from the very beginning, we could see that most likely Putin and his inner circle they have probably miscalculated with the entire invasion. You can see that based on the amount of losses that the Russian army is currently suffering, even including senior generals, for example. You can see that also by quite limited military gains, in a couple of weeks now. So, and now you get to read a lot of media reports and a lot of allegedly insider sort of reports or information about Putin basically receiving incorrect information from his closest advisors, military advisors, etc., which I do not necessarily want to call conspiracy theories, but definitely something that, in a way, diverges from the truth. So could we potentially say that Putin has fallen for his own conspiracy theories?
Fears. Yeah, and I have changed my mind. I have to say that when the war began, I had to reconsider a couple of findings from my book. I have always thought that Vladimir Putin is certainly like any other human being, is prone to conspiracy theories. We all believe in conspiracy theories. It's just needless to explain, right? But I thought that there are beliefs of a human being and there are political calculations. And what happens, how the invasion is justified, it certainly has a peculiar rationale behind. If you look at what he does when the attack is done, it probably kind of in his mind and in the mind of people who kind of supported this act, I think they explain it not conspiratorially, but rather as like a big game against the United States. Because essentially it all boils down to Russia against the United States. Ukraine is just a proxy here. But now I also believe that Vladimir Putin personally probably believes in the anti-Western conspiracy theories, which probably happened because he got disconnected from reality. Something that observers noted many months ago, that living in a very isolated environment, being fed by specific, guys, oligarchs, whoever you call them, a specific type of information, being always on Zoom in a way, right? So I think he just lost the touch with reality and miscalculated it that way. So his own fears of Russia being attacked, and I don't know who was feeding this fire in his mind, but he definitely thought that attacking now is the right time politically. Again, Merkel is gone. The French President Macron is not able to sustain this attack. Americans has the old guy Biden, and probably we shouldn't really worry about them. Plus, see how Americans left Afghanistan. And yeah, probably it is the right time to attack Ukraine and kind of make sure that we settle here and we sort of defend what has been conquered, because the West is weak. We can always we will be ahead of them. So that was a major miscalculation, I think. But it was driven by the conspiratorial fear that was probably ingrained, and I'm writing about it in this book, it was probably ingrained in 2004 with the first Maidan in Ukraine, when essentially kind of the first battle of this geopolitical war was lost. The problem was that at that time, both sides, I think the Americans too, saw it as the battleground, because for George Bush, this promotion of democracy was critical, right? And he was not hiding his intentions to democratize everything, right? At any cost, even Iraq, right? And this first battle and this first lost battle, I think, started that kind of fear of the West, which also overlapped with the fear to lose the power in the country.